I'm May, and we're from
Boomers to Gen Z. So you are young and upcoming, and what is your version of success?
my version of success would be the ability to do what I want, experience things, go places like travel, eat where I want to eat without having to worry about money.
So it's more money related. So how much money is considered successful for you?
I don't know. It's like
500,000 a month or 500,000 a year?
a year.
Oh, okay, so that's your version of you feel that you'll be successful then.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's version is different. I will
What's
be the
yours?
first to admit that when I was younger, it's definitely pegged to financial success for sure. It was all like how much you earn, how many houses, how many cars, that kind of thing. Then you're considered successful. I have to say that as I get older, I view success a little differently. I think it is more the fact that I get to choose what I want to do when I want to do something. And that is very, very liberating when you are not answerable to anyone to be happy.
I'm not there yet. I want to be able to do that, but also with money.
Yeah, we all want that, right? But the thing is, we want something very quickly. Is always instantaneous. Let me share with you something that because of the internet, everything is almost immediately you get. Like if I feel like suddenly I want to have asam laksa right now, like literally in half an hour I can order Grab, and in half an hour I get the asam laksa to my home. And so the idea of waiting or it's just not in our DNA right
No,
now.
you think it up, and it's supposed to be there soon.
Exactly. But let's be fair. If you work out for one whole week, do you think you're gonna lose weight immediately?
No, you have to stick to the process and inch along it, which is similar to the whole bamboo metaphor, right? So
Yeah.
like, I actually learned about this like 2 years ago, but like a bamboo tree, they grow really tall in Japan. And actually, like when you plant the bamboo, you actually have to water it every single day. But actually, for the first 4 to 6 years, the bamboo shoot grows underground. It roots himself so that it can hold this really long, tall structure.
Yeah.
And live on for a very long time. So what happens? And then after the four or between the 4th to 6th year, it will just suddenly shoot up, and it won't grow gradually. It'll like move like.
Exponential growth.
But in the beginning, you don't see it. You still have to keep watering it, and I
Yeah.
think that like if you want your asam laksa, that's something that you can get instantly. But if you want that promotion, or you want to close a deal that's like 100,000 deal, then you have to put in the work into. You have to keep watering your product. You have to water the services you offer. You have to water your routines and really build it up consistently
Yeah.
without throwing the towel in.
Correct. I feel that the problem that because we have this tendency to expect an instant result, and that's why people give up too quickly in whatever they want to achieve in their goals. In terms of we all have dreams of wanting that fancy car, or a fancy holiday, or those experience, but are we working towards achieving the goal so that you can have all these things? That's the question I need to ask you. At the end of the day, what you don't see, the 5 years where the bamboo roots is taking foundation, is growing, you will not see any result. Nothing is growing. So you are just wondering, is it all worth it? Those self-doubt comes in, whether it's worth my time to keep doing this because nothing seems to work. And I'm sure everyone knows Sir Richard Branson, and he talked about this in one of his TED talks as well, which is everybody knows about his success,
Mm.
but nobody knows of all the
Failures.
failures that and all the losses and all the challenges before he got to those success. And same like people like that I admire, Oprah Winfrey. I think the first 30 years of her life, the challenges she had to go through in terms of racism, in terms of being lowest paid, in terms of having to, her image being criticized, all that kind of thing, all those challenges and not seeing anything. And yet she kept persevering until she got her own show, the Oprah Winfrey Show. And then, from that, what her 25 years of doing that show was just like exponential growth,
Mm.
and put her in a scale that is unseen of from a black woman, especially in that era in of her age, to achieve all that fame and wealth that she got. And then people talk about, oh, it's an overnight success.
No, I don't think that there is such thing unless it's something like you win the lottery, or even if you were to set up an online store, like, and like you go live with your product, and then overnight you notice that you've been sold out. But actually, what is all the time that went into setting up the website,
Yeah.
creating the product? So it might have been an overnight like growth, but it wasn't an overnight.
No,
It was a
definitely.
process that you've been watering and watering for a long
Exactly.
time. All the small little details before you went live.
So the thing is, we did talk about all that levels of emotional roller coaster a couple of weeks ago, about emotional roller coaster, and how that the uninformed optimism starts, where you say, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then you're like, oh, I don't care, it will be great, and then suddenly you feel that, so that 5 years where maybe nothing happens, everything is just stagnant, but if you persevere, if you keep improving on the process or the people or the plan, and just having faith, knowing your why, so that you can keep that faith to do it, you will get that hockey stick growth that we all hope to achieve one day. And it's the same, like we've been doing this podcast now for over a year, and it grew with just 2 people viewing, 3 people, that kind of thing. And so, but we keep doing it because we feel that it's a nice conversation, and it brings in 2 different perspectives of someone who's younger and older and in Asia. And I hope to bring our viewership to more than millions, and that kind of thing. But I am well aware that this may well take
time.
5 years before we see that, and we just have to keep persevering and improving on the whole delivery and the process. Which, please give us comments, give us ideas on what we can bring to the table and have more discussions with. Also, like, when we talk about all these celebrity, one of the celebrity I want to bring up is J.K. Rowling. So the writer for the Harry Potter series, and how everyone thought that she's just an overnight success when the books started to get published and all that. But the backstory was, she was a single mom, divorced, living in a very miserable council home. The idea of writing this was born out of desperation. She wrote this entire series of Harry Potter, and I think she went to at least 30 or 40 publishers who refused to publish her book. And it was just one publisher who said, okay, I'm going to give you a go. And that just gave her this platform that she's now the most, I think she's the richest author alive, because it was just something that she believed in, and she kept doing it. Instead of doing something that she was not cut out to do, she put her time and effort in what she knew and she was passionate about. I love reading about this type of people, because it gives us so much hope that one day we will achieve our goal if we keep trying. There's an actor called Jared Leto, and he is award winning for as a musician. He won some awards for music, but he's also Emmy or Academy Award winner as an actor. And one of the where he was asked why do you think you get this success? He says, by just doing it, I'm already 90% ahead of everyone else.
As long as you're like you're putting in that effort, I really like that one actually.
Right?
It gives you that validation on the hard days, that like, okay, maybe I'm not there, but I'm doing it.
By taking that first step to do something, he already won by
really like
90%. He said, by not giving up, I win the race. Doesn't that make you think? It's like the story of the man who is just about 10 steps to hitting the oil field that he was looking for, but he gave up 10 steps before because he gave up. Have you given up on yourself? Have you given up on your dreams? And why? What is your dream, May, right now?
Right now, I want to set up my current marketing thing as a like learning and development agency. I want to scale it up. I want to be known in the market for understanding brands, but as everything shifts into I want to be the one that's like, let's use AI for what we can use it for, but the human aspect, the workshops, the events. I want to drive that arm a bit because I think that in the next few years, every brand is not going to feel so human anymore. And I want to like be working with clients to like bring that side in and make that into a service, which I don't think exists yet. So like whenever I want to become a marketing agency that basically has workshops attached to it.
Right.
So like, and we can do that for anything. So like for like even clients who sell, let's say, a music space, we can do workshops about how does music impact people's lives, using music to impact people, and like understanding the psychology behind all of these things.
I think it's super cool. I mean, look, if you guys are looking at finding training and workshops, call on me because she is really, really good at what she does. And she's very hands-on and she would listen to your needs as well. So everything is kind of bespoke, tailor-made for your company, for your needs, so that the training is fun and educational at the same time. So something that
I think that's the goal at the moment. But like the part that I'm still struggling with is how.
Is how.
Yeah, the how. Like how is
The
this all
process.
gonna like link together? What is the plan?
Right.
Because I kind of have the idea. I feel really strong about it. I feel like it's gonna be a hit, but I cannot really explain yet what it looks like. I cannot describe it. Like I'm still struggling. So I think I need to create the plan and then trust the process.
Yeah. I mean that is that's how growth is. We can't expect to hit the jackpot overnight, and like Jared Leto says, if we don't give up, we can't lose.
Yeah.
So
What's your goal right now, Karen?
my goal is to keep educating women to be strong, to take care of their health, to advocate and understand their bodies so that they can have the best quality of life as they age. So we want to age gracefully, to age where they are curious, they want to learn, they are active, and not be resigned to, oh, I'm gonna be like this. I want every woman to feel so excited because they're gonna embrace their sexuality, they're gonna embrace the fact that they can meet someone in life, fall all over in love again, and meet that right person, and feel joy, because life is, you got only one. You may not get this second chance. You got one life, and make the most of it, and not go wondering or say, on your deathbed where you say, I wish I did that. Make that call to reconnect with people that you have lost touch with. Relook at your health. Do the things that has always been back because it's your family time. All the bullshit that you tell yourself. So stop it. Go and do it. Right? In conclusion, this is just a chat and just our opinion. We hope that you enjoyed the conversation. Please do let us know what you want us to talk about, and
comment your goals, like what it is that you're going to start doing. That will be fun so that we can interact.
Exactly. We do read all the comments. Have a lovely day and talk soon.